goal 6, yeah?
Yep. Got the 78. This has got the right score.
Yeah. How'd Jez score?
All right, I think.
Before commencing this broadcast, Game Face would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land of which we broadcast from today. We pay our respects to elders, past and present. We would also like to acknowledge any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people present with us during this broadcast.
First ball.
Oh my God, really? We get to the last quarter of the last 5 minutes and we get a ball. That hasn't been a ball for either side the whole game.
That's a point, yep.
see, it goes. It's when it hovers over.
So it's gone to
Yeah.
5-6. That's
Yeah.
weird. So it should be 6-3. Yeah.
It's the mouse. Sorry.
Is it?
Yeah. It's doing its own thing. Is that right now?
6-3.
What's it got there? Is that a point?
Flags haven't gone up. Six three and
12-6.
yeah.
So I've just got to keep the mouse away.
It's a bit annoying.
Hey?
Bit not the greatest.
Well, maybe that's what the ground manager was talking about.
Go O.
What was that?
I don't know.
It's a goal.
Yeah, so my card was right, wasn't it? 2 goals,
Your card's
one.
right, yeah. So it's 6-3.
Yeah, so the cards are
Oh,
right.
hang on. I missed one. How many goals you got?
7-3. We just got a goal then, so it should be 7-3.
7-3. I've missed one. How many goals? I must have missed one we were talking.
They got a goal just before this, and then they just got a goal.
Yeah, 6-3.
Yeah. No, 7-3.
7-3.
We've got 2 goals this quarter,
Oh yeah.
and we got
yeah.
3 points.
Oh, hang on. There's 2. That's 6 goals.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Bloody scoreboard.
I know. I'm going to take this mouse away.
So how do you do it then?
Well, I think if it I don't know. It hovers over it and
Changes the score. Go Ben.
yeah, it hit the
Yep.
black bit.
Yep. Goal.
So if I'm going to go.
7-3. Yeah.
Yep.
Now I'm going to take it away.
Oh, okay. So when you leave it there,
When I leave it
it
there,
changes the
it
score.
changes the
Right.
score.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. That's what I was thinking. How do you do it without the mouse? Max, why did you kick it into them? Oh, Kai. Really?
Excuse me, do you know Fitzroy are here next?
I have no
No
idea.
idea, sorry.
It'll be here.
Oh,
Beverley Hills,
Fitzroy,
Yeah.
under 16s.
Many thanks.
Got it.
Got it?
That's a goal. Yeah. That was a big last quarter for Sits.
So I got 3 goals, 1 for us in that last quarter,
Yeah, 5-2 for
and 5-1-2 to you. Yeah?
5-2. Yeah.
Oh, look, they had a good season. The season they've had.
just wait for the goal umpires to wave their flags.
Okay, how's you
Yeah,
going?
yeah,
All finished?
yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
all good. Just wait for the flags. This is annoying.
Okay, do you want to sign?
Sign, yep.
That's what I said in the first part.
Takes up a lot. No. There's no room else.
Sorry about that. I wasn't really sure what was going on with that.
No, that's all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
So this, if the mouse seemed to be hovering over it,
It
seems to
changes
do
the
it.
call.
Yeah, do
Changes
it
its
own
own
thing.
score.
It changes?
Yeah,
Or-
so maybe clean the power. I don't know, but
Yeah, it was a bit flaky.
Oh,
It's
they've got
very
flaky a few
sensitive,
of them in there
yeah.
about some of the things, you know, how it does the time in the wrong way.
yeah. So, but it was still in the scores funny. So our
So-
cards were up, but the scoreboard was
I'm just
jumping
banging
around.
my head up against the wall trying to get stuff done. but
Yeah.
Which one? Do I take your one or the other one? It doesn't
No,
matter.
you take yours. As
Give
long
it
as
back
we've
to you,
signed
Tim,
it,
As long as you both signed it,
This
it's
is
okay.
yours?
yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't
Thank you.
matter.
Beautiful.
Okay?
Thank you. All the best for next weekend.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Either either.
You can have the chair in a minute, I'll just change the sides over and then we can cut it all. Close. Start again. 20-minute quarters, aren't they?
Yep. I can change over if you want.
Done.
Yeah. I think you need to do the board, your home game today.
Oh, it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
whoever.
Oh, okay. Either either.
You,
Yeah.
you both know how to use it? Or
Yeah.
You both done it?
Yeah, I do it every week.
Yeah, this is a little bit different here.
Yeah.
Have you used this one?
No, I've used the program, but not the on this
Yeah.
computer.
Okay, well, just sound the siren, does it by itself.
Okay.
As I'm saying, you put your 20 minutes in, it counts down,
Yep.
the siren will go off automatically.
Okay. Beautiful. Too
When
easy.
they start, you've got to press for the siren. Scores, you know how the score goes, sometimes the time goes the wrong way.
Yep.
You remember that?
Oh, counting up or down, do you mean? Yeah.
19, 18 or 20, 21.
Yeah.
So you've got to put that little arrow in
Yeah.
to pick that.
All good.
All good? I don't know.
Beautiful.
I'm
No.
talking for nothing.
I think we're all good.
All good, that's good. Are you telecasting this game, are you?
Yeah, it'll be live streamed.
Are you
Commentator, yes.
Are you commentating it?
I'm not. Crooksy,
Yes.
yes. Will be,
They haven't got
he'll
much
be
time
here
'cause
shortly.
It's coming close to 1 o'clock, I think it
Yeah.
starts. What time have we got? Oh, 9 minutes.
Yankees play.
Yeah, it's on the scoreboard.
Can you go that way at all? Just like 6 inches? Or does that...
This is because if I go too far that way, then
Right.
I hit that. I can hit that.
Alright, we got the second.
These are the only commentators' headphones that I've got.
Really? Glenn texted me and said Ziggy was calling with me.
So this is what they've.
Glenn texted me and said, aspiring young commentator Ziggy will join you on Sunday.
Maybe is it to call the game with you or?
Well,
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Aaron, how are you?
Interesting. Well, they've supplied me with one set of headphones and a mic. Have they? They could possibly someone else in the line have someone run down second set.
From where?
If there's another operator nearby,
Glenn, there's only one set of headphones supplied and Ziggy's here.
I'll give.
Advice from Cheers Michael. Should I go to Glenn and text him?
I'm going to call someone from GamePass and see
Okay.
if there's anything. Because otherwise that's not very well.
It's not ideal. Who'd you ask?
I asked the person who is in control of the live stream for this game.
Hang on. Sorry, Michelle, you're Fitzroy.
Yeah.
Who's 15?
Number, we've got flash Guernseys today. Just let me find out for you. Hang on.
So, they've got 25 Jones girls, but someone sent me a text saying he's now 15. But you've got 15 listed here as Nicholas Mann, but I didn't think he was playing.
Nick's out.
Right.
Nick's injured. Do you want me to double check or?
I wish they wouldn't send me the injured player.
Well, I wish they wouldn't change Guernsey's last minute.
All right, so 15 will be James Giles.
Do you want me to definitely
That's okay.
confirm?
Someone sent a message before.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
What
Nick's
was it
definitely
again?
out. No, it wasn't me. It would have been team manager. It, probably. But I know Nick's out. From concussion, so.
Oh, yeah, one number swap, James Giles.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Okay, so, have you got any feedback yet?
No feedback.
I don't know what we're going to
Also
do here,
haven't
Dorsey.
got-
No? Do you want me to send something to Glenn? Not yet?
This guy should get back to me in 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
He's supposed to-
Right, we're going to go?
Also waiting for. Yeah, we're live. We're live now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game Faces Live, an exclusive coverage of preliminary final football from the home of the YJFL. It's Ford Park, the venue in West Heidelberg. A double header today. The first of the two games is between Beverley Hills and Fitzroy in under 16-1, and that'll be followed at 3 p.m. by Fitzroy versus Park Orchards in Youth Boys 1. Joining me, hopefully, in commentary will be Ziggy Keegan. We're just having a bit of a technical glitch at the moment with Ziggy, but hopefully he'll join us on air fairly quickly. Beverley Hills have a 3-0 win-loss ratio against the Fitzroy side so far this season, so they'll go in raging hot favourites. But as we all know, finals football can be different, and the captain, Nash Chandler, gets the first clear possession out of the centre for Fitzroy. Can't take the footy. Going back and working hard for the ball there was the vice-captain in Candle. He was wrapped up in a tackle and will get a ball up. And Fitzroy wearing the unfamiliar white and red in this first quarter. Their clash jumpers obviously nearly exactly the same, or they are. It'll be two lions playing each other. They get it out. Quick handball away there for Beverley Hills by Ty Tassagimus. And he didn't pay that free kick, and the free kick will go the way of Fitzroy, who come out to the grandstand side of the ground, and Paco's got the football, got the handball away. They set up through centre wing, goes up to the half forward line, and the mark taken there by Tamonti. Tamonti goes up towards half forward. Good transference of play, and it's Roman Moxon, the vice captain for the Fitzroy side, who's got the footy 65 metres out from goal. He elects to chip in short. Mark taken there by Koulos. Koulos now drives it to a hot spot 30 metres out from the goal, but Beverley Hills have the numbers back there, and taking the mark back there is Jack Stone. So I'll get Ziggy to join me.
So a ball on the outer wing here, nicely taken as they try to go inside forward 50, and a little skirmish on the forward 50 line, but well retrieved. And it's going to come back with a bit of interest. No, they do well. Good handball chain linking up the forward. They're trying to use their handball chains to go forward now. A good kick inside, but just a bit over. No. Well taken. Another set shot. Here, it's just on 50. So, not a lot of wind here today. So, a straight kick should do the job from here. Kick looks good, fading a little bit to the right, and a good mark on the line. So, well defended. We've gone about just 3 minutes in here. Still no score. Victoria Chambers, a good smother, a nice little sidestep, and it is a behind. As we've got a first behind of the game, first score. So Fitzroy on the board finally, but with it behind, and that's an errant kick in, and we'll have a throw in here. So the ruckman will go again. See if a bit of forward pressure from from Beverley Hills can keep this ball in, or Fitzroy, I should say. Nicely done, a good tackle. Ball came loose. A good kick out of defence and a good mark. Or not 15, umpire said, so they're trying to handball this ball out of here, but a good grab. Yeah, it's nicely taken. So Beverley Hills on the wing now. They got a short option. Can it get over the top? It does. Starting to run inside forward 50 now. A good end-to-end footy, and they get a good mark in the forward 50. And they'll now have their chance, Beverley Hills, to hit the scoreboard. So an opportunity here to strike back. So it was a good handballing chain from Beverley Hills, and they can kick their first goal of the game. Umpire shuffles a little bit, but it's all good, and they get their first goal of the game. Beverley Hills, well done. Good end-to-end footy. That's what you love to see. It's finals footy, free-flowing. We have the first goal.
Okay, as called by Ziggy Keating. First one on the board to Beverley Hills after Fitzroy had gone forward. And that was to the vice-captain, Adam Candle, who received the ball in from his fellow midfielder in Jai Saxena. So umpire about to put the ball up into the air. We've travelled 4 minutes in this first quarter of this preliminary final. Umpire puts the ball in the air. The ruck there, Max Brown, for Beverley Hills, got the ball down and quickly taking it was the captain, Chandler. He drives deep up into the full forward line. Looking there for Mason Harvey. He can't take it, but he leads in the... He's got assistance. Gets the handball over the top. Beverley Hills trying to break clear. Can't do so. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. I'll wait for the ball up. Brown it was again who got the tap down. Assisted on that occasion by Saxena, who did the first assist and got the goal to Candle. And as we said, Beverley Hills had won all 3 home and away games. It's not an absolute special recipe you're going to win a final, but certainly going in full of confidence. So the boundary umpire, young Mark Cottis, puts the ball up into the air. And Fitzroy get the takeaway. But they're wrapped up in a tackle. And the man who had the ball there was Duncan McKee, number 23, but he was wrapped up in a tackle. Only 25 metres out from the Beverley Hills goal. Comes to ground. And now a free kick's been paid. It'll go the way of Beverley Hills. And that free kick will go to Zach Kondakis. So Kondakis will kick from 25 metres out, no angle to speak of. Should be able to slot this through. He'll come in and kick on the left foot. From 25 metres out, Zach Kondakis, on the right foot. Comes in, doesn't matter what foot, he put it straight through the middle. Kondakis has 1. Beverley Hills have 2. They go to 2 straight 12, leading Fitzroy 1 minor score. We've just gone over 5 minutes in this first quarter.
So Beverley Hills have done very well in this first quarter. It was all Fitzroy attacking early, but they've done well, and they've kicked 2 majors. Back in the middle we come. Umpire's waiting for a 6-6-6, getting all players ready in their position. Ball lofted up in the air. 0-0 win in the draw, in the ruck, but a good clearance from Beverley Hills, but well tackled. The umpire sees a free kick, and it will go to Beverley Hills. Number 19, Zach Gondalis, who kicked the first goal of the second goal of the game for Beverley Hills. And now he's going to go out wide, and they're going to just mark this right on the edge of the 50, but there's no one made in the mark, so they can just waltz in and look on. Oh, great grab on the line for Beverley Hills, and they will get a set shot. Should be pretty regulation kick. Slight angle or probably top of the goal square. Should have no problems to kick Beverley Hills' third goal. And does. So, 3-0, 3 straight Beverley Hills, and Fitzroy only scrapping with the one behind. Fitzroy.
So as called by Ziggy, another goal to Beverley Hills. They've come out firing now. We've played only 7.5 minutes. They've got 3. And that was the big man Jack Stone who took the mark after his captain Nash Chandler had fired the ball in, as Ziggy said, from the 50-metre arc. So they've come to play. They lost to Q Bears in the second semi last week, but they're right on top. Early days of this preliminary final. Max Brown in the ruck for Beverley Hills. He was negated on that occasion. Ball came quickly through there to one of the prime movers in Harvey. Harvey went up to the half-forward flank. Stone in front, couldn't take the ball. Fitzroy trying to work it out the back, but they can't do so, and Beverley Hills attacking again and looking fantastic. And I think that may be Stone who's taken the mark out there. He kicked the previous goal on the lead. He flew at the ball. Service on a platter. And Jack Stone looking for his second and Beverley Hills' fourth in this quarter. He unloads, and he unloads beautifully straight through the middle. They couldn't have wished for a better start. Jack Stone has 2, Beverley Hills have 4, and they're out to a 23-point lead in the first 8 minutes of this under 15-1 preliminary final.
So you think now it's time for Fitzroy to either sort of regroup as a team midway through this first quarter, as they're getting absolutely smashed when they go forward. Beverley Hills are converting well. So they've kicked 4 straight. So back in the middle. Just waiting for runners to get off the field. All set in the middle. Brown was there again for Beverley Hills. Got a tap, but well judged by Fitzroy. They forced a stoppage, and they have to start winning clearances now because at the moment it's all Beverley Hills. Oh, flying over the top, but didn't really get a tap to anyone, and it'll be another stoppage. Fitzroy have got to just find us some way to get this ball forward, give it to their forwards, get the best opportunity they can. Well tapped, but it's going to go to Beverley Hills again. Kick it forward, rushed, so it was well defended. And here they're trying to get the ball forward here, Fitzroy, but couldn't. And it's a high tackle, so it'll go the way Beverley Hills again. And you can see screaming for handball receives everywhere, but it's going to go long. And a good mark. So Fitzroy trying to repel, just trying to defend the best they can. Oh, but kick me on the mark. Got forward a little bit. Could go to the advantage. A good tackle, and the umpire gave him a lot of time, but got rid of it. Now scrummage in the middle, holding the man look like from here, and it'll be a free kick to Fitzroy. So handball receives. This is what they got to do more, Fitzroy. Get the ball forward, fast moving. But it's a nice kick and a nice leading target presenting. And Fitzroy got the overlap. They've got 2 out the back. One who can take the mark. They do. And this is Fitzroy's chance to hit the scoreboard and get back in this contest. So it's a pretty big kick, because at the moment Fitzroy haven't got a lot of opportunities, but this would make it a lot better going into the quarter time break with just 8 minutes left. So coming in now on the left foot, looks straight, umpire did not move. Their first major of the game for Fitzroy. They're finally on the board. It's 4-1 goal 1.
So that goal, as Ziggy said, kicked by Finbar. Didn't cook it, he kicked it. And he has the full score for Fitzroy of 1-1. Good kick. As I said, Ziggy called to the northern end of Ford Park, and they desperately needed that first goal, Fitzroy, but it might settle them down. They trail by 17. As the rucks will go at it again. This time the relief ruckman for Beverley Hills gets it out, but a quick handball away. Back of the pack, getting a quick handball there was Ibrahim for Beverley Hills, up to the half-forward line in front of Bernardi. Now, Fitzroy have the numbers. Handball away. Ended up with Attard. Attard goes to the outer side of the ground. Good mark taken and kicked long there by Wallace right up towards the half-forward line. Working back hard for Beverley Hills. Knocked off the ball there was Lachlan Bell. Comes to ground, getting the roving Fitzroy. They're going up to the half-forward line, 45 metres out from their goal. Looking to score consecutive goals. Zanardi came in for Beverley Hills. He couldn't take the ball. Chain of handballs misses last target. Good tackle. Umpire says, give it to me, no prior. And we'll ball it up 45 metres out from the Fitzroy goal. As we said, kicking to the left of screen in this first quarter. Big pack of players up there and massive punch down there by Paco for Fitzroy. But it doesn't go where it's wanted to, and it comes back out, and quickly taking the ball was Tyson Mock. He got the handball away but turned over. Fitzroy get the footy. Better build up. And the mark taken there by Josh Pesamenti. Pesamenti kicks deep up into the full forward line. Big pack of players, bottom of the pack. Fitzroy have numbers, doing the tackling anyway, and we'll get a ball up. 20 metres out from the Fitzroy goal. Looking much better in the last couple of minutes. Ruck contest. Mindy goes up for Beverley Hills. They try and get it out. Only got it out as far there as Bennett, who went across his body deep up into the forward line. Came back to Pesamenti. He was tackled hard. And we'll get a ball up 20 metres out from the Fitzroy goal. Ball stationary in that. Chandler got the ball, tried to bounce away with it. Now got a handball. Was it holding the ball? No, said the umpire. Mock's got the footy. Went looking there for a Candle, who's already kicked the goal, this time in the back pocket doing the work. And we'll get another ball up. It's about 4 in a row. We've just travelled nearly 14 and a half minutes in this first quarter. Beverley Hills by 17.
So a forward stoppage for Fitzroy here. As they do well, Beverley Hills get this ball out of here and get a bit of relief for their backman. Coming out full chest, it was number 7 for Beverley Hills. Tilly goes long, a good punch by Fitzroy, but it's all Beverley Hills in the middle. And they go out wide, and it's very wide, but they do very well to defend it. Fitzroy, a one-on-one contest there. That's got a win, but it's a good fending off from Beverley Hills, and they get an ordinary kick inside forward 50, but it'll work out. And Beverley Hills will get an opportunity with Young having a set shot. So it's a big kick for Beverley Hills just to regain the force in the first quarter. Try and get themselves back on track, as they've kicked 4 majors in the first quarter so far. Kicked a little bit shallow, might have been touched on the man on the mark, but it's not. And Fitzroy scurry the ball out of their defensive 50, and it'll just roll out of bounce with just under 4.5 minutes remaining in the first. Right on the 50-metre arc for Beverley Hills. And the ball's thrown in here, as there was a man in front from Beverley Hills, but they couldn't get a decisive clearance. And someone was thrown out of there, but umpire didn't really see, might have been blindsided. We'll have another stoppage. Thrown up again. A nice smacking tap, but it's all Beverley Hills at the back of the stoppage as they try to go forward here. It's nicely done. Nice little dance move, standing inside forward 50, just over the top, and it'll be a minor score for Beverley Hills.
25 plays 7. Later stages now of the first quarter. Not exactly sure who kicked that point as the ball flipped back out. Punched away by Beverley Hills in Baldwin, but it came to Preston Ballance, who went across the body. Going up, Pesamenti took the mark. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Pesamenti. That was Harrison who took the mark. He got the handball away to his teammate, but Beverley Hills' defence is standing firm. And getting the footy. And going up, and a great mark in front on this occasion, taken by Felix Knepp for the Fitzroy side. Great hands in front. He just kicks up the line to Pesamenti, who takes the ball. So Pesamenti, half forward flank, slow build up. Umpire said someone went into the banned area, and there's a 25-metre penalty. Is that number 7, actually? Is it 7 or 1? What's 7? Okay. It's Henry Timothy. He's got the ball. I thought it was number 1, but it's certainly number 7. So Henry Timothy has got the footy. Hope that's the right surname, Michelle. Timothy. And he'll kick from right on the arc, and now he'll waste all that time and just chip short. Dangerously set up Lachlan Gilligan. He couldn't take the footy. Now he's got to back up. He gets it back to Timothy. Nearly slung in the tackle, got it away, went to the captain of Beverley Hills in Chandler. Chandler went over the top, looking for his teammate there in Lockie Young, who can't take it. And ducking and weaving, getting out of it was Mason Harvey, who's been good in the first quarter. He got the ball only as far as his Fitzroy opponent, who drove it long, deep, up into the full forward line. No one can take it. Doing the roving was Anati. He's been good. He goes to the outer side of the ground and pin passes his teammate, who whips it up the line and finds Lockie Young. So Young's come right into the game. He got the handball back and now kicked it long, right up to the half forward line, 1v4. Fitzroy have the numbers back there, and one of them who takes the footy away on this occasion was the captain, McKee.
It's a ball now on the outer wing and a good mark. Umpire said didn't hold it long enough, and we might have a boundary throw in here. As the scoreboard's looking, it's 4-1 Beverley Hills to 1-1 Fitzroy. With just under a minute remaining. Obviously Fitzroy hoping no other score for Beverley Hills. And to tap out. And they've done really well here, Fitzroy. They regain possession. They go inside forward 50. And it's just going to land on the 50-metre arc. And it'll go out of bounds. So with just 35 seconds remaining, you'd love to get a late one here. Fitzroy. As the ruckman come into the 50-metre arc. With just 20 seconds left, could they scrap a major here, Fitzroy? Ball's thrown back in. Tap behind from Fitzroy. Beverley Hills defending very hardly here, trying not to allow a score. And I don't think they will, with just 8 seconds left. Another stoppage. Umpire throws the ball up again. New little draw on the ruck. And that's about wrap it up for the first quarter.
So Ziggy said, wrapping it up for the first quarter, it was all Beverley Hills. Fitzroy had the first play for a first couple of minutes, but then Beverley Hills took over. Back half of the quarter, Fitzroy far more competitive. But at quarter time, Beverley Hills 4-1-25, lead Fitzroy 1-1-7. Goal kickers for Beverley Hills, Jack Stone has 2, Adam Candle and Zach Kondakis have 1 each, whilst for Fitzroy the single goal kicker was Finbar Kennedy, who also has a minor. So it's 25 plays 7. Better players in that first quarter for Beverley Hills. I thought Young, Candle, Brown in the ruck started really well. Kondakis has been good. Anati's been everywhere. And, of course, Jai Sexina and led by their captain, Nash Chandler, fantastic. Whilst for Fitzroy, a little bit harder to find right throughout that quarter. Probably a fairly even. Duncan McKee, the captain, getting a bit of the ball. Timothy and Pesamenti across the half-forward line, and Kennedy's kicked the goal. Got to get your game face back on about 4 minutes' time with the start of the second quarter.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Step back to where
the Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
you've got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
In life,
you have to play by the rules. Fit in.
don't be too thin.
Or too bulky.
You have to be perfect.
Try harder. Go faster.
Know your limits.
Calm down.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Wearing that.
Eating that.
Suck it up. Suck it in.
Boys don't cry.
Girls don't fight.
You can't do that.
You watch this.
There's no right way.
No wrong way.
Only your way.
Anybody.
Anytime.
Welcome back to Game Faces coverage of our under-16 boys Division 1 preliminary final between Beverley Hills and Fitzroy. Quarter time Beverley Hills 4-1-25. Wearing their Lions outfit, and Fitzroy obviously being forced to wear a alternate strip which is white with a red monogram on the front, and they're 1-1-7. So it's 25-7. Michael Crooks joined by Ziggy Keating, working under a little bit of duress at the moment with only the one mic, but we'll get through. So the umpire has ball in hand and about to start this second term. Paco went up in the ruck. Can't take the ball against Brown, who's now back in the ruck for Beverley Hills, and we'll get a secondary stoppage. Brown won it down. Handball only went as far as Moxon, and he kicked it long up to the half-forward line. Going back, working hard was Zane Anardi. He knocked the ball down for Beverley Hills and he went to the outer side of the ground. Where flying onto the football there was the lightning speed of Cleary. Cleary goes long up to the half-forward line. Punched away, great roving on that occasion by Candle. He drove the ball up to within 35 metres of goal. On the overlap, Nash Chandler kicked on his left foot deep up into the forward line. And leading out and taking the mark is the Beverley Hills forward. And that's the man that's kicked 2 already in Jack Stone. But it was paid maybe out of bounds on the full. And the free kick will go back there to Fitzroy.
So kick out of defence. It's Fitzroy now looking to get this ball on the outer wing. As the ball's kicked out and just on the Landsby line here, well caressed and done really well. Umpire said that is 15. And a nice kick back to Oliver for Fitzroy. He looked to go long. Umpire gives him the move on. And kicked long down the line. And a good strong mark from Fitzroy by Mackie. And he kicks long. And a tumble of players all went down. And now here come Beverley Hills on the rebound. They kick it long. But they got the numbers back here for Troy, but a good, nice grab by Tally. Comes in long, strong. Another good mark as they're trying to get link up forward. Stone over to in the pocket, snap around the body, but umpires said he's missed. Couldn't get that number. Oh no, it's all clear. Umpire gives it. It was a moment of confusion, but the players looked at the umpire and he put up the all clear, a goal. So, on the scoreboard now, it's Beverley Hills kicked the goal, 5-1 to 1-1 Fitzroy.
Bit of controversy, might get a game in the AFL next week. That goal umpire, 5-1 to 1-1, and the first goal of the day to Oliver Poland, wearing number 21 for the Beverley Hills side. So everything Fitzroy throw at them at the moment, Beverley Hills have got the answers. It'll be Brown against Paco up in the ruck. Brown won it down, looking for Chandler. Knocked off him. Brown now tried to do his own roving. Umpire paid advantage to Tass Adjamus. Adjamus went long, straight up the centre of the ground, and the mark taken again by Stone, who's presented brilliantly in the forward line early days second term. They're coming out of the centre, winning that centre clearance brilliantly. And Jack Stone, who already has 2 goals, will kick from 35 metres out directly in front. To the left of screen. Beverley Hills looking to book a berth in the grand final next week here against Q Bears. He comes in on a fairly long runway. He kicks from 35. Is it hanging right or has it got enough coming back on the breeze and it goes through? 6 on the board to Beverley Hills. Stone has 3. They go out to a game-high 30-point lead. 6-1-37, leading Fitzroy stagnant on 1-1-7. We've gone 3.5 minutes for game face in the second term.
So Stone for Beverley Hills providing a big force to be reckoned with in the forward line and proving to be a handful for Fitzroy defenders. As it's now time for Fitzroy, like they did earlier in the first quarter, they couldn't get the territorial dominance, and now it's going to come back to the middle, hoping that they get the next clearance. So up in the middle again, a nice tap down by Brown, got it out, but it'll be retrieved by Fitzroy on the wing. A nice handball in the middle, and here come Fitzroy. They try to go out, but a great smother, and well wrapped up. Umpires said it looked like a dangerous tackle, and it is. So the free kick will go to Fitzroy as they look to go forward. A couple of options in the middle of the ground presenting, but they want to go more out wide, and they do, finding a good target. They can go along the boundary line. They send it into the forward 50, and almost, but a good mark. It was almost taken by Fitzroy, but a nice defensive work by Brown. Take a good mark, and he'll go out the wing. And a nice punch, but Beverley Hills can go attacking in the midfield again. And they try to get just over the top. And here come Beverley Hills inside forward 50. Tap down from Stone. Almost got it. Holding the man up. Umpire, no. As the ball, and a nice spin move, but he's gotten himself into trouble. And that's holding the ball. He had prior opportunity. And it looks like, I believe, number 23 for Beverley Hills. It'll be Stone again, I believe. Yeah, it is. So Stone lining up for number 4. 4 goals for just in about a quarter and a little bit. It's pretty impressive footy from Stone for Beverley Hills. As he lines up, he's been very accurate today. And he kicks another one. So 4 goals for Stone, and Beverley Hills right now are definitely inserting the dominance. 7 goals now for Beverley Hills and only 1 for Fitzroy.
Looking the goods at the moment, Beverley Hills. They're winning the ball out of the centre, and when they don't, they attack beautifully off half-back. So they've got all the answers. And I know it's early days yet, but they are really looking like they'll meet the Q Bears next week. Unless Fitzroy can turn it around and turn it around quickly. Paco and Brown will go up in the ruck again. They've got to try and win the ball out of the centre here. Brown got it down to Chandler. He had the ball tapped away from him, and now he does his own roving. And Nash Chandler takes the footy and spears it out wide. Looking out there for his teammate in Jay Saxena. Saxena goes in short, and he finds his teammate there in Candle. Candle gets around one, goes goalward, and puts it through. They're on absolute fire here, Beverley Hills. Candle has 2. They have 8. They're 8-1-49. As I said before, Fitzroy stagnant on 117. The margin's 42 points, and we haven't got halfway through the second term.
So Adam Candle kicks another major for Beverley Hills, as the lead is getting increasingly difficult for Fitzroy. I can tell you right now, the Fitzroy coach will be desperate to get the boys back in the room at half time, but he's still got to wait another 12 minutes. As the ball comes back to the middle, let's see if Fitzroy can get another couple of clearances. So, back in the middle. Umpire throws it up. And a sort of a draw in the ruck, but it's well taken. And umpire said, I'll have it again. Let's see if Fitzroy can get a clearance. It'll be very handy for their forwards to get involved. As the ball's tapped out of it, and now sitting inside forward 50. A big contest, falls to ground. Crummers for Beverley Hills are there, but a nice retrieving kick out of back. And it's going to be all Fitzroy, as they can have the numbers here, 2-on-1. Or diving in there almost, and it'll come out to Fitzroy and maybe contact below the knees. No, umpire says he'll have the ball again. As Brown huddling into the ruck for Beverley Hills, puts his hand up. Almost got the tap, but it came straight down to Fitzroy. Number 6, Asop. He handballs it to another of his teammates, and they try to push this ball forward. It's all Beverley Hills. The pressure is immense at the moment, and the forced kick out, and it's all Beverley Hills. As a nice shepherd there too, that'll hurt, and the kick side forward 50, and guess who? Stone is marked again inside the forward 50, and umpire said that's 50 metres, maybe. Yeah, I believe it is, and 25, sorry. I should say, not AFL rules, but it'll be a 25-metre penalty to Stone, as he's lining up for number 5. And this would be 5 goals in a half footy. Is crazy to think of, but in a prelim final it's even more incredible, as he'll line up pretty much straight in front. He's had his kicking boots on today, and this one is scraping through. So another one for Beverley Hills. They go to 9 goals 1. Fitzroy 1-1-7.
And exactly halfway through this quarter, so there's still plenty of time to play. As we said, that margin's 48. Stone's got 5. Candle's got 2. They're triple-pronged attack up there in the forward line, and they've got the luxury of, I noticed Chandler now playing in a forward pocket, their prime mover and captain, and now they've got the second ruck in a Mindy going up in the ruck. He won it down. This time, finally, Fitzroy clear, and on the overlap it came to Roman Moxon, who unloads for 50 metres deep down into the forward line, but working back and taking the mark for Beverley Hills was Henry Lake. So Lake's got the ball deep in the back pocket. He goes out looking for a Mindy in front. He can't take the ball. Quick kick around the body. Oliver for the Fitzroy side. He can't take the footy. They work hard, getting it away, and going for goal was Pesamenti. He went right up deep into the forward line. His teammate took the mark in Finbar Kennedy, and he puts his second on the board. He's kicked Fitzroy's whole score of 2 goals, 1. He's doing his job. And one of the Lions is, Fitzroy now on a 2-1-13, trailing Beverley Hills, 9-1-55, margin 42. And we've played 11 and a half minutes.
So Fitzroy finally get one on the board in the second quarter. Thanks to the work of Finbar Kennedy, who's kicked 2 goals so far. Could this give Fitzroy a little bit of belief to come back in the contest? You'd want to hope so. But if they can get a little bit of scoreboard pressure on Beverley Hills towards half-time, it'd be very handy. As the ball in the middle again. A nice tap from Beverley Hills, but it's going to be Fitzroy coming out of the stoppage. Looked high, umpire was blindsided, the other one. But the other one said it was high, so it will go to Fitzroy. And they can go, Gilligan will go out wide in a one-on-one contest, but it's going to be Fitzroy coming forward again. That's a nice leading target. It'll be downfield, but the mark will be paid. And it will go to Bevis, who can go a bit shorter across the goal, but it's not going to work out as Beverley Hills have got the numbers in the forward 50 locked up on their defenders. And they'll go out wide on the wing. And now they can start to run, but it will be out of bounds. And we'll have a throw-in in Fitzroy's territorial, just in their half of the ground. As the umpire will throw it in on the far wing here, forward park. It's a nice handball out in the middle of the ground. Here comes Fitzroy again, inside forward 50. And a great mark, good leading target. And he plays on straight away, goes long. Will it be a mark? Could be front on, but well done to Fitzroy. They retrieve their numbers in the back line. They go out in the middle of the ground, pretty risky, but they do that very well. And now they can kick it out wide to their teammate.
So it was Ibrahim who went out wide there to Saxena. Saxena went up the outer wing. Beverley Hills maintaining possession. As soon as I say that, they nearly turn it over. No, it worked through. Mindy, he got the handball away. On his own here is the wingman in Poland, who kicked the goal earlier on in the quarter, and he'll run onto it. He'll come to within 30. He'll long bomb beautifully toward goal. We wait. And now we're having a conversation. It looked like a goal to me. Free kick's going to be paid. Downfield to Stone, who just taps it over the goal umpire's head. So I don't know what Oliver Poland did wrong, but he's had a goal taken off him, and Jack Stone, who already had a handful, now starts on his second hand. He's got 6 straight. And it's a walk in the park for Beverley Hills, 10-1 to 2-1. The margin back out to 8 goals. 5 minutes to go, second term.
So with 5 minutes left in the quarter, 5:20, it's all Beverley Hills, and they're looking to take this game away from Fitzroy early in the first half. So let's see if Fitzroy can get another major. They're trying to chip away at this score, hopefully, but at the moment, safe to say that Beverley Hills have this game in their hands as the ball's lifted aloft and a good, nice tap down, and it'll go forward for Fitzroy. Well taken by Candle again. He got his handball over and he gave it long. Good grab from Poland. That's Oliver Poland. He goes long and it's scrapped at the back, but well defended by Fitzroy. They go out wide. Harrison couldn't take the mark. It'll go and it'll scrape through for behind for Beverley Hills, I should say.
So Richardson scored the point there for Beverley Hills. Only their second minor of the day. Fitzroy have to be very pinpoint because Beverley Hills will turn it over every time, and one of those who's really good at turning it over is Zaccanati. He gets the ball again off the pan. Now he goes up to centre half forward. Beautiful pass. And the mark taken for Beverley Hills. And kick long. That was by Saxena, who went deep up into the forward line. Dual attack by Beverley Hills. One of them was Poland, who has kicked a goal and nearly a second goal in this quarter. So ruck contest as far away from us as possible on the outer side, deep in that forward pocket. And once again, the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up, which he does. Young got it down for Beverley Hills, but on the handball, it came out to Gilligan. Gilligan got around one, then nearly turned it over. They're not clean with their handballs at the moment, Fitzroy, but they have worked it hard enough to get a free kick. And the man at the bottom of the pack hobbling a little bit. Now elects to go long and wide, and once again Beverley Hills make a turnover. They've created a lot of turnovers. They'll go deep up into the full forward line. Good hands. Had to be the mark. It's got to go the way of Fitzroy. That's Atkinson, I think, and Atkinson goes out wide. And now, can Fitzroy make something of this? Unfortunately not. The ball is out of bounds. Just before Lenny Allsop was about to run onto it, ahead there of Lockie Young. It's Beverley Hills leading 62-13, 2.5 to go second term.
So umpire throws the ball, a bit shallow throw-in, but it will be recalled, as it was deemed to be too shallow for the two ruckmen. As the ball's thrown back in, as Brown trying to get the tap for Beverley Hills, and a handball out, and it's going to be another one of those errant handballs from Fitzroy, as the umpire's going to throw it in again. Same position as we were before. This one was a better throw-in, and got out the back of the both ruckman, and here come Beverley Hills on the rebound, coming inside forward 50, and a nice mark taken by Fitzroy's number 23, Mac 22, Harrison, who could grab, and he'll get back to him. They can switch the play here. They do that. The nice kick. They head out wide. They've got numbers, but they're going to use back inside. Here's Harrison. He can get the ball. Look out wide, but it's smothered. Great smother. So now they've got to go again. Harrison's got to go again. Tried his hard. Got it out. Handball over the top. Nice tackling pressure from Fitzroy, but it's going to come unstuck with Beverley Hills coming inside 50. A lovely kick and a mark inside forward 50. A late whistle, but it is deemed to be a mark. And Richardson will have a set shot on a slight angle, a very difficult angle, so he will centre it inboard to number 27, Nesh Chandler, the skipper for Beverley Hills, who can go a little bit shorter, and well defended from Fitzroy. They were on point there. It'll come out wide. It'll come out in the boundary. Handball back in, and it's the guys from Fitzroy try to clear it, but it'll come back. Although a nice defensive work, and they get the ball out wide on the wing. But handballs are not on their strong point here for Fitzroy, but they get it out. They go out wide, and it's about to go out of bounds, but well done from Beverley Hills, keeping the ball alive. Came back into traffic there, and it's just hovering over the boundary line. Fitzroy are trying to get it out, but it'll be a stoppage in a lot of scrapping play. And there's the final siren. It's at the moment it's 10-2, 62 Beverley Hills to 2-1-13 Fitzroy.
Thanks, Iggy. All Beverley Hills in that quarter. I think quarter time was 4-1 to 1-1. And in that quarter, they've kicked 6 goals, 1 to 1 goal straight. So the goal kickers for Beverley Hills: 6 to Jack Stone, 2 to Adam Candle, single Zach Kondakis and Oliver Poland. Whilst for Fitzroy, it's 2 to Finbar Kennedy. Better players for Fitzroy. Pesamini into the game a bit. Kennedy's kicked the whole score, so he's got to be amongst the better players. Roman Moxon got a bit of the footy that quarter. Oliver okay. McKee pretty good in the ruck. Paco and Atkinson have done some work. Whilst for Beverley Hills, far easier to find. Lockie Young pretty good. Adam Candle across the middle and in the forward line, fantastic. Max Brown in the ruck. Zach Kondakis has got plenty of the ball. Nardi nearly best on ground. Mason Harvey started well. Well, then again, if you're going on best on ground, if your centre-half forwards kick 6 goals in the first 40 minutes of footy, he's doing a pretty good job. Jack Stone, Joy Saxena, always consistent. Nash, Chandler and Tass Adjamisk have had plenty of the ball. Zach Richardson into the game in that quarter. Half-time, Beverley Hills doing it easily. 10-2-62 over Fitzroy, 2-1-13. Got to get your game face on, be back in the third quarter in about 15.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Step back to where
The Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
you've got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
In life,
You have to play by the rules. Fit in.
don't be too thin.
Or too bulky.
You have to be perfect.
Try harder. Go faster.
Know your limits.
Calm down.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Wearing that.
Eating that.
Suck it up. Suck it in.
Boys don't cry.
Girls don't fight.
You can't do that.
You watch this.
There's no right way,
No wrong way.
only your way,
Anybody,
anytime.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Step back to where
The Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
you've got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Hey Sophie, congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app, and is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
In life,
you have to play by the rules. Fit in.
don't be too thin.
Or too bulky.
You have to be perfect.
Try harder. Go faster.
Know your limits.
Calm down.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Wearing that.
Eating that.
Suck it up. Suck it in.
Boys don't cry.
Girls don't fight.
You can't do that.
You watch this.
There's no right way,
No wrong way.
only your way,
Anybody,
anytime.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
step back to where the exercise and sports science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
You've got your knee.
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Ease into it before they come out, or as they come out.
Yeah, sure.
So welcome back to Ford Park. As if you could see the scoreboard, it's not looking good if you're a Fitzroy fan. It's Beverley Hills leading 10-62 to Fitzroy 2-1-13. And it's all been Beverley Hills. They're destroying them in the clearances and up forward, proving to be a big force. Is Stone, that is Jack Stone. He's kicked 6 goals in the first half. He's looking for a big bag, more than a big bag. And it's been a great spectacle, great day here at Ford Park. It's prelim final, it's finals, and looking like the winners at the moment is going to be Beverley Hills, but it's finals, anything can change. So, as I said, the main big hitters for Beverley Hills in the first half, Nash Chandler was very good. As I said, Jack Stone, he's kicked 6 goals, Poland's kicked 1, and you've also got Condalis has kicked 1, and in the ruck, Max Brown, who's pulling his weight around and trying to force out the clearances for Beverley Hills. That's why they've been so dominant today. And for Fitzroy, they've worked pretty hard. Finbar Kennedy's kicked the only 2 goals of the game as they look to try and get some dominance in the second half. As you'd expect, it's finals. Put up a good effort. Let's hope that Fitzroy have had a good chat at half time and can come out firing and give the fans something they'd like to see in the second half of the prelim. So we're just waiting for the players to get out of their huddles, and we'll be all set. And in the first half, Roman Moxon, the vice captain for Fitzroy, was very good. And as I said, Nash Chandler, the skipper for Beverley Hills, was good in the clearances. And it's probably all been the territory battle as you could expect for Beverley Hills, but we'll see in the second half. Paco also in the ruck for Fitzroy has been very good too. So if they can keep fighting Fitzroy, they can make the scoreboard a bit more respectable, which would be great as the players are coming out from both teams now. As the winner will play Q Bears in the grand final as they await the winner. Some of them could be watching this game, which would be very intriguing to see. We're just about ready as the players take their positions. As everyone's getting ready for the second half, fans taking their seats, everyone getting off the ground. And in the ruck starting For Beverley Hills, it is Max Brown, who I said has had a good, strong start to the match. As the umpires are ready, checking. And the umpire holds the ball aloft, blows the whistle, and we are all set for the second half. Brown got a clearance of some, got it forward. Umpires will take him at the ball. It'll go to the free kick to 27. Nash Chandler for Beverley Hills. Can he continue his good form from the first half? He goes forward. A nice kick on the 50-metre arc, but it's all coming front and centre for Beverley Hills. That was nicely done by man. He goes long, and a flying shot at goal. As the first goal has been kicked by Beverley Hills, and they continue their dominant force. They kick their 11th goal of the game. 11 goals, 2 now to Fitzroy, 2-1.
So Poland it was who kicked his second goal for the day. And Beverley Hills on their merry way is working the technical side a little bit here. Just checking with Ming on everything's right to rumble. In the ruck takeaway, Burke tried to get it away. Flying through was Harrison for Fitzroy. He's been okay, but he turned it over. It went back there to Charlie Cleary, who kicked it long up to the half-forward line, where Poland, who just kicked the last goal, took the mark. Poland drove it up over the top of his teammate. Ball came to ground. Nearly doing the roving there was Zig Seguris. He couldn't get it for the Beverley Hills side. Can Timothy clear? Not at the moment, although the quick handball got away there by McKee for the Fitzroy side, but a free kick will go to no one. It'll be a ball up. So we're right at centre-half forward for the Beverley Hills side, who can't get a clearance away at the moment. There's no doubt Fitzroy is still working hard. They're just not getting any results on the scoreboard. So once again, we'll get another ball up. Centre-half forward, Burke got it down, did his own roving, got the handball away to Poland. He was assisted there by Adjamus, who went long, deep up into the forward line and kicked the goal. Now, was it Adjamus or Candle who kicked that goal? Candle, I think it was, Adam Candle, number 5, who put his third on the board. And as we said, this triple-pronged forward attack of Beverley Hills is working magnificently, and they go on to 12-2, 74. 61 points up on Fitzroy, 2-1-13. Okay.
So Candle kicks his third of the game, the vice-captain for Beverley Hills. Ball's in the middle again. Brown try to get a tough head. It'll come out the front of the stoppage again as they try to get the ball forward. Beverley Hills, they do. Chandler got bowled over without having the ball, but umpire said it was a fair bump. They can go out wide here, and they do. Fitzroy through Man, who goes handballs it to a teammate in Canep, who goes up the forward line. Another good mark's taken, and they can get and go on the wheel on the rebound here. Fitzroy, they do. Going low and hard was Oliver, who picked out a teammate, not really a teammate, the wrong opposition, which was Beverley Hills, and they'll try and retrieve. And Chandler, who's cooling down a lot in the second half already, as they try to pinpoint the way through this defensive Fitzroy. They'll go out wide. Big contest on the outer wing. Handball chains are coming in now, and they do go out wide. They got a one-on-one contest, and they did well there, Fitzroy, to hold them up, and they do, but a nice shrugging attempt as Beverley Hills try to go forward, and it will be a stoppage, maybe. No, umpire's letting him play on, and they do. And Fitzroy get the ball out, and coming out the wing, and now this time it'll go out of bounds. Almost. Doesn't. Well done. Chandler in the middle of the ground takes a mark. He can grill and go on his right foot. He does. Goes inside forward 50, and that time it's out of bounds. So we'll have a forward stoppage to Beverley Hills forward line.
61 the margin, 4 minutes gone, third quarter. Sting right out of the game already here. And as Ziggy said, for Fitzroy to get back in it, they had to kick the first two, but Beverley Hills have already done that, so they're a long way in arrears. It's a quick kick away by Mackay, who's been as good as anyone. For Fitzroy, now he works the ball down towards the half-forward line. Leading out in the race for the ball there was Gilles. He got around his man but then fell over. So he's left his man. Now he handballed it to himself. He's now got assistance, and that's one of them, Zainanati, who got the footy and chipped it up beautifully on the right-hand side. And the mark taken there by Charlie Cleary. Cleary got to be pinpoint on the half volley. He got it away to Lake, who got the footy. Kicked it right into the centre of the ground. Mackay was there for Fitzroy, couldn't take it. Burke got the handball away. Got a good handball and now got it back. And he handballed away to Cleary. Cleary got the handball to Bell, who went to the half-forward line. Chandler's got the footy. 55 metres out from goal. Chandler goes deep down to the full-forward line, or the half-forward line, and it's that man in Jack Stone who's taken the mark. He's kicked 6 straight already. He'll kick from 40 metres out. Just better than a 45 degree angle. He's got plenty of goal face. He's kicked the ball magnificently today. He kicked 2 in the first. He kicked 4 in the second. And he's coming in for goal number 7 to take it out to a 67-point lead. Jack Stone comes in. It comes back beautifully. He's a dead-eye dick. He's a great kick. And it's 13-280 to 2-1-13. And Jack Stone has 7.
So Jack Stone ripping this prelim final apart. 7 majors, as probably the heads are now dropping a little bit for Fitzroy, but they got to try and make the scoreboard a little bit more respectable and try and get the margin just below 40 points if they could, or they can. So that'll require a lot of hard work. As umpires back in the middle, and Brown looking to get another clearance as he did the following one before, but this time it's Fitzroy out of the front of the stoppage. Looping hands out wide. A nice kick in the middle, and it's a good pinpoint direction pass, and it goes into the hands of Fitzroy, and they'll go deep long inside forward 50, but it will all be Beverley Hills, and they've got heaps of numbers. Chandler gets and goes. Short option. He just waits it out in front of his teammate here, and it's well defended by Fitzroy as they try to get a stoppage here. They're about to be their friend, and it will go out as there is a stoppage. And the umpire will grab the ball again. We'll go once more on this wing in front of us. As the ruckman wait, and probably Brown more dominant in that contest. Got it out wide, but couldn't. And here comes Fitzroy on the outer wing, and mark almost taken. And Brown has to go again. A long looping handball didn't go in the favour of one of his teammates. And a good tackling pressure. They look like a throw from here, but the player couldn't see it. And we'll get another stoppage on this outer wing, or this wing in front of us.
Not much happening in the last minute or so. Stoppage after stoppage. As Brown up in the ruck, punched it down. Only as far as his Fitzroy opponent. Umpire said he had no prior opportunity, that being Marmo. And Freddie Marmo gets up from the bottom of the pack. So Brown goes up, this time against Atkinson. Brown won it down and got the quick handball to Chandler, who was run down in the tackle. Umpire said he did have prior opportunity on this occasion, and now Finbar Kennedy will get the free kick. Kennedy goes out wide, looking for his teammate there in McKee. He's got the footy on the half volley. Great hands on that occasion. Very good pick up by Knapp, who goes around the boundary line. He had one in assistance there in the Alessandri Weiss, who tapped the ball over the line and out of bounds. It's Tully de Alessandri Weiss. And the boundary umpire will bring the ball back into play. 60 metres around from the Fitzroy goal, kicking left of screen in this quarter. But once again, Beverley Hills is strong through Baldwin. He got the handball away to Anati, who took 2 bounces, took 3, and then went long up to the half-forward line. Stone went up in front, but that time he only really went up one-handed, didn't present as well. Came back to Gilligan for Fitzroy. He got the handball away to Amindi, and he went long up to the centre of the ground. No one can take the ball. The free kick's going to be paid, and it'll go back there to Anati. Anati goes up to the half-forward line. Misses Chandler on this occasion. Chandler butters up well. He's got support from Harvey. They work together. Fitzroy put the pressure on. Umpire says play on. The ball's just underneath a pack of players. And we'll get a ball up. Now we're 50 metres out from the Beverley Hills goal. 67 points the margin midway through the third term here on Game Face. YJFL, one of two matches of the day here at Ford Park. Winner play Q Bears next week. Quick kick away by McKee, who's probably been the best player for the Fitzroy side, up to half forward. This is where they're broken down, and one of the good players there is Anati. He's in to assist his teammate there in Henry Lake, and we'll get a ball up right in the centre of Ford Park.
So not a lot happening on the goal at the moment. Majors, be careful. It's a good tackle. And that could be 50 because he kicked the ball away, did Beverley Hills player, but they say he didn't hear the whistle, so they'll come back to the middle of the ground. It was a good tackle by Fitzroy. And they'll go out wide here to number 6, Aslop. And he goes a little bit shorter. They can get and go, and they find a good target almost. And they're coming at the back, but it's well defended by Beverley Hills. They'll force a stoppage almost, keeps it alive, and they'll hurry it out. But they sort of got the wall set up, but it's a good mark, and it'll go to Condalis, and he can go a little bit out wide using his teammates on the far wing, and a good kick inside. They can just hold it up here, but they will want to keep going. And there is Chandler. He gets the mark. He can get and go, find a target. He does, and now you know who's got it. Jack Stone, who centres it. Number 5 for Fitzroy got it, but that time it was a good tackle. But not rewarded, though, unfortunately. And now here come Beverley Hills trying to scrap the ball forward. They had numbers out the front of the stoppage, but where that ball was. But it's a good rebound. We'll have the wall set up here. They can go out wide. And this time it will be Beverley Hills sent inside forward 50. And a good contest in the square. And umpires pay the mark. And he gets him back on the line. Number 26, I believe, which is Jai, surname pronounced Saxena. So, and he centres it to his teammate, who, if I can get the number, Candle takes a good grab, centering ball in a better position than they were before. He can have a shot at goal. This is for his 4th. And it's drifting a little bit out wide, and that'll be a minus score for Beverley Hills, who reach 80 points, 81 now, to Fitzroy's 13 points.
Yeah, first miss of the day there to Adam Candle. And I don't know why Saxena was about 2 metres out, and he very unselfishly passed the ball backwards. Ruined my score sheet because I already marked him down for a goal. So Fitzroy bring the ball back in to the grandstand or commentary side of the ground, and the mark taken here by DeCeliandra Weiss. He got the handball away. Going a great tackle there was Archie Toy for the Beverley Hills side, and we'll get a ball up. We're 70 metres around from the Beverley Hills goal. They've had it all day. They kicked 4-1 in the first, 6-1 in the second. They're 3-0 in this third term. It comes back out to Pesamenti. Pesamenti tried to get a handball to his teammate, but he was just rushed over by a pack of 3 Beverley Hills Lions, one of them being Young and one of them being Archie Toy, who just saw him back over the boundary line. So we'll get a throw in again. Fairly shallow throw in, which has enabled Fitzroy to have first use of the footy. One of them was Pesamenti. He was wrapped up by Young in a strong tackle. And once again, the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up, as the Fitzroy player is still on the ground. And we wait. Obviously the head's the most sacrosanct thing here, and he is holding somewhere a bit upper body-ish. And I think that's time on. As we wait. So time on's been paid with 5 minutes and 36 seconds to go in this term. It's Josh Pesamenti, who's getting up fairly gingerly, but at least he is getting up, and he is about to go off the ground. But time on is being paid here with 5.5 minutes to go in this term. So Pesamenti been okay, and he's also, I'm not sure whether it's his head or he's also limping, because hopefully it's a leg injury, which are far more easy to fix. So we'll get a ball up when he goes off the ground. It's 81-13. The margin's 68 points, and the umpire's about to restart play.
The umpire did restart play, and it will almost along the boundary line, but it's well taken by Beverley Hills, number 13. Did that really well in Lachlan Bell, who handballed it off to his teammate, and they can go long inside 450, but well defended back there from Alsop, who can go a little bit more out wide. And Chandler tried to get there, but couldn't. And well done from, but this time it's well tackled, and Beverley Hills will get it. And Chandler made up for his, not really mistake, but he tried to get there, sort of overcommitted, but got back in the contest and laid a good tackle as he'll look to go forward. And it's a nice well kick, but it'll be thumped over the boundary line. And we'll have a stoppage in Beverley Hills forward 50. So the two ruckmen will go again as the ball's thrown into play. Just under 5 minutes left in the quarter, third quarter. And rush kick out there from Fitzroy. And they got the numbers here, Beverley Hills, but they work well, Fitzroy. But another errant handball doesn't go the way. But they can work. They've got numbers out wide, and they should use it, and they do. And this time it's number 21 for Fitzroy. And they go long down the line, and Beverley Hills well set up for that. But that's holding the ball, a lovely run-down tackle. And Munro, a lovely tackle, and it'll go long inside forward 50, Fitzroy, but another one of those punching away from Beverley Hills. And now they're, and Nardi will go streaking on the far wing, and they can link up with handballs. They go short, and now it's a one-on-one contest, but they've got a spare man back to Fitzroy, and they can repel. But umpire spotted a free kick, and we will have a free kick paid from maybe high contact. And it'll go the way of Beverley Hills, sort of trying to work out the number of the player that did receive the free kick. Could have been high contact after he got rid of it, but Harry Tilley will get the free kick. He will line up, left foot, and players wait, and it is just a scuffle on the line over his head. A bit ambitious, but it'll fall the way of Fitzroy.
Under 3 minutes to go in this third term. Once again, Beverley Hills have had the ascendancy. Actually, they've kept Fitzroy scoreless, and they've managed 3 goals won themselves. So a bit of a lower scoring quarter. Perfect conditions for football on a late winter's beautiful sunny afternoon here in Melbourne. Hardly any wind to speak of. No excuse today. Ball comes out the back to Jai Sexina. He's been really good. Our man Stone has now just taken up sharing. He had his chance to kick his 8th. He shared the ball again. I think that might be Tilly again who's taken it deep on the outer side of the ground. No, it's Archie Toy, or is it Poland? So the 21 or 31. Got Chandler saying, kick it to me. He comes in and just misses. It's a minor score. It was either Poland or number 31 Toy. Will confirm that.
And now Fitzroy trying to get it out in the outer wing, and they do. And a looping handball didn't go the way. As now it's well played by Fitzroy. They get it in the handball chain. Lake tries to centre it, and they do. And this time they got a little free-flowing footy, and they find a target. And this time they'll get a set shot directly in front. And it will be number Jill who'll have a set shot to get Fitzroy's third goal. Who took a nice strong mark, played in front as a good forward does. And he put the big dukes out, just stuck in the hands. So for the third goal for Fitzroy, comes in, left foot, and it's all clear. So he kicks a third goal for Fitzroy. They move to 19 points, but still Beverley Hills in control on 82 points.
13-4 to 3-1. As Ziggy said, definitely a better movement up the ground there because they came coast to coast from Oliver Poland, it was, who kicked the previous minor score for Beverley Hills. And then, as I said, Ziggy called, as went coast to coast. The big ruckman come centre half forward in Giles, took the mark, and then it was a bit of a wobbly kick, but it was good enough to score. So credit to Fitzroy, they've kicked goals in every quarter. They're probably just a little bit underpumped in terms of size and ability, as we've seen throughout the year. Beverley Hills had won 10 of their 12 games, Fitzroy only 3 of their 10. So Beverley Hills went in favourite, and as you can hear in the background, the siren's gone for three-quarter time. It's Beverley Hills 13-4-82, leading Fitzroy 3-1-19. The margin's 19 points. Goal kickers 7 to Jack Stone, 3 to Adam Candle, singles to Zach Kondakis, and 2 to Oliver Poland. Whilst for Fitzroy, it's 2 to Finbar Kennedy, 1 to James Giles. Come back with best players and the final term here on Got to Get Your Game Face on in about 5 minutes.
The Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science here at Swinburne is a really good course. I found it really entailed a lot of the principles of exercise science as a prescription to live a healthy and happy lifestyle.
Unrack, step back to where...
The Exercise and Sports Science degree at Swinburne, it's a 3-year undergraduate course. One thing we've really honed in on is the practical aspect of the course.
We have access to so much equipment such as gym aware, treadmills, and a whole lot of exercise testing and exercise prescription equipment that we can use.
You've got your knee, how it...
We have so many resources here at Swinburne that you're able to utilise and make yourself the best exercise scientist you can be.
Congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Everyone knows Australia has 4 big banks. But there's another big bank snapping at their heels. It's been around for over 160 years, has 1.9 million customers nationwide who bank in branch, online or with their mobile app. And is regularly voted one of Australia's most trusted brands. Who is this bank that has everyone's attention? Welcome to Bendigo Bank, the better big bank.
1, 2.
In life,
1, 2. 1, 2.
You have to play by the rules.
1, 2.
Fit in.
don't be too thin.
Or too bulky.
You have to be perfect.
Try harder. Go faster.
Know your limits.
Calm down.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Wearing that.
Eating that.
Suck it up. Suck it in.
Boys don't cry.
Girls don't fight.
You can't do that.
You watch this.
There's no right way.
No wrong way.
Only your way.
Anybody.
Anytime.
Welcome back. Got to get your game face on. It's the final term. In terms of the score, I think Beverley Hills have booked themselves in the preliminary final. 13-4-82, Fitzroy 3-1-19. Joining me in commentary all day has been Ziggy Keating, doing a great job under fairly hard circumstances, Ziggy, because you haven't had a microphone that we've had to keep sharing. You've now got control. The umpire's got the ball in hand. Take it away for the final term. Got to get your game face on.
So here we go. Last term. Let's see if Fitzroy can make the score a little bit more respectable. But it's a scrummage here in the first couple of seconds, and umpire circling and finally decides we'll go again. So Beverley Hills are having a fantastic game so far. Brown almost got the tap out this time. A nice tackle. Brown will pick it up again. He handball to one of his other wingers, and the ball scrapping around. Well done. Got it forward, and now it's out in the wing. And a good running, great running from number 37. Adjamus from Beverley Hills, but a nice strong mark taken by Mackie from Fitzroy. He'll go out the side on the wing, and he will find his target, Finbar Kennedy, who's kicked 2 goals today. And he'll go out the wing again and find his teammate. And they're just shipping the ball around here. Fitzroy doing it very well, trying to retain possession, get the ball forward. As another man unmarked on the wing. And they'll try and use the corridor a little bit here. They've got a couple of numbers, but they'll say, let's go for the switch. So it goes back to Mackie, and he can find a target. Oh, and he's got locked up here. So he's got no option but to go long to a one-on-one. A good kick, though. He finds his target in number 20, Zach Bennett for Fitzroy. He'll go in the middle again. Risky kick. Might work out for Fitzroy. Got the numbers. They kick it long. And they will retrieve here Fitzroy. They'll go out, but it's coming right back.
Ball comes back in for Fitzroy by Attard, who kicks it up towards the half-forward line. Beverley Hills have numbers. One of them was Brown. He got the handball away. He went looking for his teammate in Baldwin, who went up the line. In front was Parkinson for Beverley Hills. Had his arms chopped on that occasion by Addard, and Parkinson got the footy. Parkinson got the kick away to Mason Harvey. Started the game really well. He's on centre wing. Low drop punt up towards the half-forward line. Stone on this occasion behind his man, and Fitzroy have the ball, but not for long as the turnover's gone back to Mason Harvey. Harvey elects to switch play, looking for Baldwin. No, not Baldwin on this occasion. It's Lockie Bell who gets the footy, and he goes to the outer side of the ground to the danger man in Zane Anardi. Anardi goes long, deep up into the full forward line. Saxena stands firm, and Jay Saxena takes the mark. In front of Gilligan, he'll kick from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. And to join the party today, Jay Saxena hasn't kicked a goal. Had a golden opportunity in the third quarter, which he shared with his vice-captain in Adam Candle. So Saxena will come in. Kicking to the northern end of Ford Park in the final term of this preliminary final. He pushes it way right, and will get a penalty-free kick going the way of Fitzroy deep in the back pocket. The umpire's saying that free kick will go the way of Tully DeSandre Weiss.
So Fitzroy trying to get behind this wall of Beverley Hills, and they do well. And they're going to try and attack the middle in this last quarter, take all risks they can, play with a bit of free-throwing football. And it's another good, nice hit up. And they're trying to just caress their way through this defence. Oh, a bit too much on that kick, but taken well by Beverley. They'll use the handball chain. Bell got on the end of it, gave it on the outer wing, but a drop mark, and now Fitzroy can mop up and send it 50. They can catch him off guard here. Leading targets coming full chest, and it's a nice kick, and it's a nice mark taken. He plays on, wastes no time. Could have been number 15, Fitzroy man, but it is a minor score for Fitzroy. They move to 3-2-20 to Beverley Hills 13-4-82.
So it was James Giles who kicked the minor score after he kicked the goal in the third quarter, and Baldwin's got the footy. Kicks it long beautifully, finds his teammate Parkinson. Parkinson runs on it. Now at the back of the pack, Stone, can he get the footy? No, he's Fitzroy defence holding up pretty well. Came out there to Marmo, and Freddie Marmo got around two. He got the handball away, and good mark taken there by McKee for the Fitzroy side. McKee chips up the line well, finds his teammate in Knapp. He's got Adjamus on the mark. Knapp right on centre wing. As we wait now, the umpire finally calls into play, and he kicks the drop punt up towards between centre and wing. Ball comes to ground. Fitzroy tap it along. They've got to pick it up. Kennedy overran the football. It came to ground, came back to Kennedy. Beat a second, and that one on that occasion was Gilligan. Now they drive it forward up towards the half-back line, but Beverley Hills are going to clear through the agency of Kondakis.
So they can use the middle of the ground here, and they do. Parkinson takes a nice grab. He can get and go. Long and strong. It sort of clears Harrison, I think it might have been. And the kick's gone out wide, but it's a nice defensive play from number 22, Harvey, from Beverley Hills, but the ball will travel out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in as we just tick over 5 minutes gone in this last quarter of the prelim final of the under-16 boys Div 1. And the ball is thrown back in. A nice tap out the back. That's a sort of a set play, you could say. And it goes in the middle, sort of in the middle, but it's a nice mark taken by number 18 for Fitzroy, Oliver, and he can handball over the top, running into forward 50. And they can find almost a nice target. It's well taken by number 13. That's Lachlan Bell. Has had a good start to this last quarter.
So Bell goes to the outer side of the ground. Beverley Hills have numbers. Umpire said he was tunnelled, and the free kick will go to Charlie Cleary at half-back flank for Beverley Hills. Cleary's got Brown on in the middle. Umpire said you've got to go back behind you, Mark. He also had a Narty in the middle, but Cleary will have to go more conventionally up the line and further away from us. He does that now to the outer side of the ground. Standing firm, taking the mark was Parkinson, coming right into the game in the last quarter. Parkinson chips up towards Brown. He goes back to Bell. Bell goes to the outer side of the ground. Taking one bounce was his teammate. Could be Baldwin with the blue boots. Goes deep up into the forward line. And taking the mark was Stone. Stone goes back inside. Mark taken by Brodie Ibrahim, who unloads, going goalward and going true for another goal on the board to Beverley Hills. The procession continues. Ibrahim has one. Beverley Hills have 14. They go to 14-4-88. Leading Fitzroy 3-1-19, a game high, 69 points the margin. And we've gone about 5 minutes in this final term.
So Ibrahim kicks his first for the game for Beverley Hills, and now they are looking very, very sharp in this last quarter. No mercy being showed to Fitzroy, as Fitzroy looks like their defence is getting caught off guard a couple of times. Short little targets are not what you're wanting your forward 50. Back 50, I should say, from a Fitzroy point of view.
And apologies, Siggy, I took a point off Fitzroy there, 3-2-20, so the margin's 68, and we've gone 8 minutes in this last term.
So back in the middle it is. See if Fitzroy can get a major in this last quarter. They do well with a good tap, and it's locked up there. And it's Paco in the ruck for Fitzroy, who's done very well. That's another nice tap, but unfortunately Crummers weren't there on that occasion. And umpires pinged a free kick, and it looks like it'll go to number 6, Amadi. And he can look, he's take his time, but he can now send it inside forward 50 with a long looping kick, and it's nice, right in the chest of Stone, who can look laterally, and he finds target. They've got two people out, but this would be a nice goal if he can finish, and it's a minus score by, I believe it was Candle.
Adam Candle kicked the minor, margin 69 points. 11 minutes gone in the final term from Ford Park, home of YJFL football in season 2023 and into the future. Beautiful ground. And when the wind's not blowing, it's just absolutely perfect to play on. So Fitzroy bring the ball back in through Knapp. He goes to the outer side. And he takes the ball back. So he's building up his stats in the last quarter as he comes on his left foot. Way out wide, mark taken out there by Marmo. Freddie Marmo's got the footy, goes into the centre, where his teammate in Beavis takes the ball. Just backside of centre, it went back to Knapp, and Knapp goes deep out to the outer side of the ground. And the big man stands up there in Paco and takes the mark. Right on centre wing, chips the ball up the line. They're being a little bit better with their passing in this final term. Fitzroy and Atkinson unloaded. It was big man to big man up to the half-forward line. This is where they break down, and one of them's always Zaccanati, and he'll take the footy on half-back.
And he kicks it on the wing, and it's all in favour of Beverley Hills. But Fitzroy do well to win that contest, outnumbered. But now it's going to come in the way of Beverley Hills, and they can scrape it forward, and they do. Coming in the forward line. They've got it out the back. Parkinson running towards goal, but it's going to come a bit shorter first. And it's a nice mark taken. Parkinson leading back at the ball carrier, won't get it. It'll go more out wide, but it's an indirect kick, and it's out of bounds on the full. So let's see if Fitzroy can maybe rebound, but that was an errant kick, as we haven't seen today from Beverley Hills, but that's over the top, and you can regain. They've got a bit of time and space, and they do, and they can go out wide to number 20 for Fitzroy, Bennett, who can't get there, but he's got a teammate in his position, so he can help him out there. Could have been a throw, and nicely done by Beverley Hills, but that looks like it's ball. Umpire circling, it wasn't, and we'll have a stoppage in the Beverley Hills territory of the ground.
So we wait on the boundary umpire to come right in and about to restart this. Once again, Beverley Hills doing it well, leading by 68 points, 69 points as we speak. No one can take control of the ball there. A lot of people appealing for free kicks. No one's getting it whatsoever. Wrapped up in a tackle was Lockie Gilligan. And we'll get another ball up. This time Atkinson on the ground, but he bounces up. Or Paco. Not happy with his opposite number 26 there in Saxena. Ball comes down to Batticus. For Beverley Hills, he sees a handball go over the line and out of bounds and will get a restart of play. Nothing much happened in the last few minutes or so, Ziggy. 89 plays 20, 12 and 3/4 minutes gone in this final term. It's been all Beverley Hills all day. And we're sort of going through the motions. Paco went up against the Mindy. Young got the handball away. It went to Saxena. Now the free kick's been paid against Beverley Hills, I think. No, it's for Beverley Hills, and it'll go to Young. No, that's against Beverley Hills. And it'll go to Paco. Ziggy, tell me what happened there, because I really don't understand.
I think there was a free kick picked out of the contest, and when they was told to stand, he might have moved off. That's why it was a 25-metre free kick. As the ball is on the outer wing now, almost taken away from Beverley Hills by Harvey, who's played a good game today. As we've just over six minutes left, just ticked under 6 minutes, so a nice tap down, but to no one there, and Beverley Hills, no, will receive a free kick, Beverley Hills, and it'll go to number 21, who is Poland, who's had a good game too, and he can centre it or handball it to number 30 for them, who is Zach Richardson, who can go long, but it's all Fitzroy, who's defended well this quarter, Mackie, and he can go in the middle of the ground and find his teammate in Timothy, who can go out wide again, trying to use the width of the ground. They do that really well. And now it's their time to go forward, and they do. And to both teams fighting for the ball, but it will be Beverley Hills, and they will kick it just over the top of teammate's head there, and that'll be Beverley Hills trying to sort of inch this ball a bit forward, but they do really well. But that could be holding the man. And it was a dangerous tackle, so they will get the ball, Beverley Hills, and they will play on inside forward 50. And almost a mark taken, but umpire spotted a free kick to, now it's Fitzroy. They get the free kick.
So we've got 3 umpires working today. And Beverley Hills have had 18 or 25 very good players working all day. Did they get a free kick there for a tackle off the ball? I think they do. It'll go back to Jai Saxena, who's got the footy between the centre and half forward, just inside the square. He chips up out there to his teammate in Lockie Young, who takes the footy just inside the arc. Now Young elects to play on and run around his mark. Go long, high and straight. And Lockie Young joins the party with his first goal of the afternoon. Puts on Beverley Hills as 15th out to 15-5-95. Fitzroy stagnant on 3-2-20. I think we've got about 4 minutes to go, Ziggy, and it's party time at Beverley Hills, and they're definitely playing the Q Bears next week in a rematch.
They certainly are. All game. Own the territory, own the clearance part of the game, and they're just flexing their muscles now in the last quarter. But credit to Fitzroy. It's been there a couple of times this last quarter, but they've held up well in defence. It could be more than 95 points at this stage in time. As the umpire throws it up, and a nice smacking by Brown, who's had a good game today, and it's all going to be Fitzroy here. Nice little disco step. They can take a couple of bounces and go long inside forward 50 or just on the arc. And they get the ball, and it's nice little step again there. But now they'll go back in the centre forward direction. And looking for little any short targets. And they will go long this time. Fitzroy, can they get a late major? They try, but it's all Beverley Hills there, and they can retrieve that wide. It was Max, I think it might have been Max Brand back in defence there. Did well. And they can just chip the ball around here.
Baldwin.
Baldwin can kick it long, and they've got out numbers here, and they can send the ball inside 50. They've got a fair bit of numbers calling for it in the middle of the ground, but it'll go more out wide to number 3,
Young.
Lucky Young, who got it forward. And it's tapped out of bounds, and we'll have a forward stoppage for Beverley Hills.
Ticking down, 3 minutes to go, final term. Beverley Hills by 75. As Ziggy said, Fitzroy have kicked a goal in every quarter, so they're going to try and, if they're going to complete the task of 4 quarters, they've got to transport the ball to the other end and quickly as the boundary umpire brings the ball back into play. Tap down, quick kick around the body from Beverley Hills. Park Orchard's playing in the next game against Fitzroy shortly. That's Youth 1 preliminary final. Winner to take on Q next week. Ball comes out. Handballed away by Fitzroy. Out looking for the man there in Wallace who got it from Finbar Kennedy. But it ends up back with Beverley Hills who go goalward and go pointward. Mason Harvey puts on his first point for the day. Beverley Hills 15-6 lead Fitzroy 3-2.
And Mason Harvey might have scored there, rushed on the boot. And now Fitzroy, can they just try to, as I said, go on every quarter, try and complete the task and kick one late here. A nice little kick. And it'll go to the Alsop, who can sort of take his time here. And they'll go out wide again. And almost a mark taken, but well defended by Beverley Hills. But Bevers can come out wide and will get tackled almost over the boundary line. And now they can get and go. Beverley Hills there. Handballing chain is coming back into life in this last quarter. And a nice mark from Parkinson, who lowers his eyes and finds a target. And they just are open everywhere in the forward 50. And this time it's the pick of the draw. If I can see what number this is, the final number 19 for Beverley Hills. Kondakas could kick his second goal of the game, which just below a minute left. So number 19 for Beverley Hills comes in, bit of icing on the cake, and it's just fading to the left. So it's a minor score, which brings their total to 97 and Fitzroy 20.
Kicking down, half a minute to go. Probably only think that Beverley Hills could score from this because it's deep in the back pocket. Mark taken there by Marmo. Marmo turns over and Jai Saxena gets his chance to get amongst the goal kickers today. As I said, he had a golden opportunity in the third quarter, which he shared beautifully with his teammate. It looks like he's going to handball to Taj Adjamus. Can he kick the distance? It's going to go close. It's coming back. It's close. I think it's good enough. Timekeeper likes it. That's the end of the game. And a big win to Beverley Hills, and Tas Adjamus kicks his goal right on the siren. Great sharing by his teammate there in Jai Saxena, who shared it around, and Beverley Hills have run out massive victors here this afternoon. 16-7, 103 over Fitzroy, 3-2-20. For Fitzroy, it was 2 to Finbar Kennedy, a single to James Giles. Whilst for Beverley Hills, it was 7 to Jack Stone. He had 6 at half-time, went rampantly and won the match off his own boot in the first half. 3 to Adam Candle, 2 to Oliver Poland, singles Lachlan Young, Brody Ibrahim and Tas Adjamus right on the siren. Fantastic clinical four-quarter effort, Ziggy, by the Beverley Hills side. Who were some of your better players?
Obviously, Chandler, the captain, did stand up when he was needed, got a lot of balls in the midfield and got a lot of clearances too for the team. Also, Max Brown was strong in the ruck, and also thought that Baldwin was good on the wing sort of area too, who got the ball into their forward 50 deep.
Thanks. I'll add a couple more. Adam Candle across the half-forward line with 3. Jai Saxena, fantastic in the forward line, assisting, and one of their better players, I thought, all day was Zane. I think I called him Zach a few times, but Zane and Narty across half-back. I thought he was great. For Fitzroy, anyone of note?
Finbar Kennedy was great. He kicked 2 goals, who provided a target up forward too for them. And Zach Bennett also played good, couple of good strong marks, and he was great. And also Paco was nice too, also on the ruck.
And I thought Duncan McKee, their captain, got plenty of the footy. If he wasn't there, I think the waters may have opened even bigger. So, massive victory to Beverley Hills. So they're 25-7 at quarter time, 62-13 at half, 82-19 at three quarter, and have ended out running out 83-point victors, 16-7, 103 over Fitzroy, 3-2-20. That's the end of the season for Fitzroy, who have had a good year. But Beverley Hills have had a great year and can have an even greater one when they take on the Q Bears here at 1 o'clock from Ford Park next Sunday afternoon. I gather that game will be broadcast live on Game Face. On behalf of the whole commentary team, Ming running the show with the streaming and getting the microphones going. Siggy Keating, great having you join me.
Yes, thank you, Michael. It was great fun, great game.
Fantastic. I'm Michael Crooks. Got to get your Game Face on. Be back with Youth 1 at 3 p.m. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you. See you later.
Well done, Anthony. Yeah, thank you. Sure, your name? Michael.